Hello there, my beautiful Gemini friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now, Gemini, this is your mid-June prediction, everyone. And what I'm going to do for you today is open your reading with an oracle card from the Guardian Angel Oracle deck. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you, followed by a spirit animal card and then an angel number as well. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Gemini, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that Spirit would like you to hear today. So we are getting for you open heart. They want you to have an open heart. There's an expansion happening here. There's an energy of receiving coming in. So I'm going to read you the message here. Be courageous and embrace vulnerable and authentic moments, Gemini. Believe that you deserve to be seen and loved for who you are. When you open your heart, you invite miracles and new experiences into your life. So I'm going to read this to you one more time. Be courageous and embrace vulnerable and authentic moments. Believe that you deserve to be seen and loved for who you are. When you open your heart, you invite miracles and new experiences into your life. So look at that. I love this for you. So they're really wanting you to open up here. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. I know sometimes that's hard, especially when we've gone through experiences where people have hurt us and taken advantage of our heart, right? But I feel we're really strong, we're safe, and we're protected. And they're saying time heals all wounds. And for some of you, it's time for you to open your heart. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Cups coming in. So there's an expansion happening through this Queen of Cups energy here. This abundance of water flow. And I feel this is a connection, but this is also growth and expansion in your connections. Okay, connection to spirit that then is connecting with other souls. So the Queen of Cups to start. Next, we have the Knight of Swords. So we have this beautiful energy where there's movement, there's progression, but there's also preparation and thinking things through, having a plan of action here. So movement for sure happening. You're going to see a lot of success here, Gemini. I feel that some of you are, you have focus, you know where it is that you're going. Now, what I also want you to do today is to use your own intuition with my readings. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages, okay? So we have the Eight of Swords. You're breaking free from something. I feel there's this energy rushing in right now for you. Now, we also have the moon that's illuminating your path. And this rush of energy, I feel, is coming in as a strong gust of wind that's going to knock these swords down. These are things that are keeping you in the same place. These are things that aren't allowing you to move forward. Okay, so there's a breaking free happening here with this card. So the Eight of Swords for you as well. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your rising and your moon signs. Okay, so the Queen of Cups here, everyone. Do you know what this energy is in your life and how it's showing up? I feel that it's a beautiful energy, very feminine, open and receptive, right? It's that open heart that is drawing in these other energies. So it almost feels like you're holding a cup of water. That water is overflowing, just like in this card, but it's touching, it's flowing and getting further and further out. And there's this connection happening. So whether this is you connecting to Mother Earth and everything that is surrounding you, or this is connection to other people's energies. I feel there's this empathic energy also growing within you. So you're starting to sense things. There's this heightened sense of smell, it's like sensory, something to do with sensory here for you. So you're seeing the world a bit differently here. That's really interesting. I feel not everyone has these visual sensories that you can see from. It's like a different perspective here. So that's coming through for some of you. So this is now expanding. meaning that you're either learning how to navigate your world through it, but also connect it to a different way of seeing things. That's very interesting. They're showing me a mirror that's in the water, like half in the water. And it's looking around and all it's seeing is this water, but it looks like everything's connected and being reflected. Okay, so this is what's happening here with this card. There's leadership here, there's nurture, there's care. So I feel some of you are teachers. You're meant to lead, because this is where I'm feeling that leadership. You're meant to teach, you're meant to inspire. So perhaps you have taken a role in your life right now, Gemini, where you are the inspirer. Perhaps this is in your family. Maybe this is in your workspace. Maybe you're meant to motivate people. Maybe you're meant to connect with them, to help them to open up and open their heart. So it's interesting, because what I'm seeing is somebody's pendant, a locket is what I'm seeing. And you're opening your locket, and then someone else is opening theirs. And there's like the circle of people that are all opening their lockets and showing images, like whatever is in that locket. That's really interesting that they're showing me that, but they're showing me a circle, a group of people. Perhaps you're the one that's leading this group, Gemini. Like maybe this is a woman's circle. Maybe this is just a group of people. Perhaps you're seeing circles around you, or zeros, round circles and stuff. Maybe some of you are feeling like, wow, this is interesting. Maybe you're feeling like you're stuck in a loop. Perhaps you're stuck in a loop, and what needs to happen is you have to ground your energy so you don't feel like you're tumbling up and down. So I'm seeing a dryer with clothes in it, kind of tumbling and going up and down here. So I don't know if any of you are at home doing your laundry as you're watching this reading, but I'm seeing the tumbling of someone's laundry machine, the dryer. As this is coming through the Eight of Swords, by the way. And it feels like you're folding these clothes. You're really, I feel some of you really enjoy your space at home. You just love being at home. You love this energy of comfort, of security and safety in your life. So you're trying to cultivate that within your own life, within yourself. I feel that inner sanctuary. And this is reflecting outwardly. So I feel that because you're doing this, you're now starting to line up and connect with people in the same kind of energy. So this could be like a circle of a mastermind group as well, where you're uplifting each other and you're able to discuss and talk about things, even mundane things like doing your laundry every day. It's just you sharing and connecting and understanding. So there's this give, receive, receive, give energy happening here. So this could be that circle that's coming through the Queen of Cups today. And it's also you giving here, Gemini. I feel there's a lot that you're giving out there, a lot of yourself, a lot of love. So I'm seeing some of you with a lot of busy schedules, because you like to spend time with family. So you're always giving a little bit of energy here and there, and it feels very organized. So this is really good. So this is where you're seeing the expansion. So you're going to see more growth is ultimately what's happening here. You're cultivating this expansion of your heart. You're allowing this heart to be open to receive everything that is coming in. So this is a heart-centered energy as well. So as you're being looking through the lens of love, as you are speaking lovingly, compassionate, kind, you're seeing that being reflected in your own life. So I feel that generosity is all around you right now. People are probably helping you. You're helping them. There's this beautiful exchange of energy in your life right now. Opportunities for that exchange as well. So again, it's your choice whether you want to participate in this energy as it's in your life right now. So you could take a passive role or you could take an active role. Knight of Swords. So they're wanting you to take an active role here. This is ultimately what's happening. They're saying, Gemini, let's get onto this horse and let's get into the mix of all this energy and see where we end up. And perhaps there's a chance that if you're feeling stuck somewhere in your life, even though, so this is the other thing that is coming in. I feel that some of you are content. You're good where you are. Perhaps you're in a place that feels really comfortable, but is not comfortable for you, right? Maybe it's something that is, and I'm getting this character that I'm watching on Fargo season 2. It's the wife. Kirsten Hunt, I think is her name. And she plays this character. I'm getting this energy with you'll have to see that show if you haven't seen it. It's a woman who works as a hairdresser, and she feels stuck because there's somebody kind of whispering in her ear, and she's desiring to be unstuck in her mundane, boring life, right? And she just feels like, oh my gosh, I'm stuck here forever. There is no way out. So there is a way out. This is what Spirit is saying, that energy is coming in. It's not that you're breaking free from the home you live in, but there's this energy coming in where you're going to be able to jump on that horse, ride that opportunity to where it is that you're wanting to go. So they're wanting you to have clarity here, Gemini, of what it is that you desire, because there's some forward motion coming in. There's something that you can kind of hold on to, and it'll move you forward, really, really forward. So this could be some of you, like for me, this feels like, because we're looking for a home, we're looking for a house. And we just started that. We're planning, we're preparing. This is all in the Knight of Swords, right? But we've had these thoughts. Now we're taking action on them, strategizing, planning, looking, doing that whole process of that work. For some of you, you might have started something recently, and that's going to break you free from a certain area you were living in, right? It's not that we don't like the area we live in. We just want to have a bigger property, right? More room is what we're looking for. So, maybe it's you wanting to have some more room because you feel like where you are right now, it's too small, and it's keeping you trapped in that energy, in that space. So they want you to really understand that what it is that you want, and make a game plan around it. Okay, how are you going to achieve it? Right? So if there's something sitting on your mind, something you're desiring here, Gemini, that you're wanting to bring and manifest into your life, you know what I did when I first came up with that idea? I put it on my vision board. I always put everything on my vision board that I want to come true, because it all comes true for me. I've updated my vision board. They work. Those of you that have vision boards that have worked, you know they work. So having clarity and looking at different ways of doing things as well, not being kind of narrow-minded in something. It's more about being open. Remember, Spirit is asking you to open your heart. They're really wanting you to open it here. So as you're moving forward, holding this sword, I feel that some of you are seeing reflections and bits and pieces of guidance and information coming in, but reflections of that timeline where this dream or this desire exists. And you're finding ways, and you're kind of slicing through bits and pieces of your path to get to this place. It's almost like you're cutting through timelines as you're moving forward, connecting with this other timeline. So this does feel like a really quick jump forward. It's going to feel like that when you actually look at it from when you're in this place to back where you were. You're going to say, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm here this quick. An example for me, and I think I mentioned this in my reading, is me now versus where I was 2.5 years ago. I didn't even think 2.5 years ago that I was going to do YouTube. That wasn't even in my mind. And here I am looking back like, oh my, and everything that I went through in that process, right? So trial and error, learning, growing, all of that is coming through this card today for you, Gemini. So I do feel some of you are embarking on something new, and it's just a growth and expansion, another tree branch that is growing in your life. Okay, so this is what I'm feeling like with this card. And it's time for you to break free and let go of yourself. Stop keeping yourself stuck. Those of you that aren't feeling motivated, those of you that feel like this is just a dream, that, oh, there's no possible way. Like, there's many reasons we can keep ourselves stuck. Right? This was me before I started doing yoga. I knew I wanted to do yoga. It took me about a good 6 months to commit to it, actually decide, okay, tomorrow I'm going to yoga, because I was comfortable sitting there eating my bag of puffs, cheese puffs, having my tea and drinking coffee, which I quit, by the way. I quit coffee. I'm now drinking tea. So I still eat those puffs and I still drink that tea, but I'm now doing regular exercise, right? So slowly weaning away from those cheese puffs. They're so addictive. The ones from Costco. I love those ones. But I feel that sometimes we are in denial in this space as well. We're kind of like, you know, I know this is bad. I'm going to choose to just look away and not look at this part and just move forward. But sometimes this part of us is illuminated because we have the moon in the background, because we're meant to address it and deal with it. And maybe there are a few things that you're meant to look at and release out of your life. So maybe you are meant to quit that coffee I noticed because my stomach started hurting from coffee, right? So perhaps signs are showing up in your physical health that something needs to be released out of your life. So there's a readjustment, there's a cleaning and clearing energy here. And Spirit is really wanting you to make that choice to be an active participant, because this person is passive. This person has a blindfold on. They have, they're wrapped around with ties, and we've got this fence here of swords that's protecting them. So they feel safe here. They feel like, okay, as long as I don't do anything, as long as I don't participate, I'll just stay here in the background. I'll choose not to look at things. I'll choose not to speak. I'll choose not to act. Then you remain in this energy, and then that's what you're reflecting outwardly. You're just stuck. This also feels like you're being stuck in the void here. I'm getting the initials JJ coming up. So I'm getting doubles, like CCJJ, whatever this means. Maybe you're seeing these initials or these letters somewhere. Maybe this is somewhere in your name. I don't know why it's coming up. It could mean something like, I don't know, chocolate chip cookies or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, this CCJJ is coming up. I don't know why that's coming up. Maybe you're driving past something that has these initials, or yeah, but those are coming up here. Recently, whenever I pull the Eight of Swords, I get this beautiful home with a white picket fence. And it almost feels like you can't get past into this white picket fence, and the person inside doesn't go outside of that white picket fence. So perhaps you have this energy where you feel like everything is perfect, but inside there's something not right, something that isn't resonating for you with everything. And maybe you're not able to recognize that right now. This just feels like there's a lot of reasons for why things are happening in your life. There's a lot of reasons why you're where you are. There's a lot of reasons, a lot of things that are protecting you from actually dealing with the actual whatever it is in your life, right? So there's light shining and illuminating, right? And I feel that your senses, like there's a sixth sense coming in as well with this. Once you break free, you're going to come out with a sixth sense. I don't know what sense this is, but I feel some of you have this sixth sense. You know this. Maybe this is what's keeping you in fear because you're afraid of your gifts, because this is what happened to me. I was terrified of them growing up. I didn't know what they were. No one told me anything. And now as an adult, I'm starting to discover all these things. My mom's telling me, my dad's telling me, it's like, oh, we're gifted. We're dreamers. This is a part of our family. And I'm like, what? How come no one told me this before? So enlightenment, information, knowledge, you're opening yourself up here. Again, open heart, right? You're taking out this picket fence, whatever this is. It doesn't feel like a real picket fence. It just feels like an illusion of that. So the moon is illuminating those illusions. So I feel that there's truth, there's things coming out, shadows that are surfacing. Okay, so this could be an internal percolation of something that is rising. And you know, sometimes this shows up in our physical world because we're now reflecting that in our reality. So again, whatever that's boiling over, bubbling over here, you want to kind of calm that down through that inner sanctuary, through that loving energy. And sometimes we need support when we go through this. So don't be afraid to ask for support when you're going through some of this, and see where you can find that help. Be resourceful here is what spirit guides are saying. You're breaking free from something and entering the new energy where you're going to expand and experience a lot of love, Gemini. Okay? Beautiful things are about to happen. Don't keep yourself closed off from the world. Don't keep yourself closed off from yourself is what they're saying. Okay? So powerful energies here. Pay attention to the number 8. I'm getting Ouroboros. I'm also getting infinity. What goes around comes around, that give, receive, give energy as well through these cards. Very interesting. So open heart. Angels are always protecting you. Know that. They're wanting me to repeat that to you. Angels are always protecting you, Gemini. Those of you that are afraid, fear is blocking you. Know that you're always protected. You're safe. So they're wanting you to break through that wall of fear. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull a bonus card from the Power Animals Oracle deck. This is that animal spirit card for you. So some of you might be seeing animal spirits, animals or insects around you. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance. Anything more that spirit wants to share with you is also going to come through this card. So we are getting a fox. Look at this. Have any of you seen a fox in your life? This is your confirmation today. If you haven't, you're seeing one now on your screen. So the message is intelligence and joy can coexist. Navigate challenges with wit and a twinkle in your eye. So look at that. Intelligence and joy coexist. Navigate challenges with wit and a twinkle in your eye. So you know what? Perhaps you're someone that has a twinkle in your eye. Maybe someone has told you that you have a twinkle in your eye, Gemini. All right, so fox. Here is fox. So the message is, in this enchanting realm of animal spirits, the fox emerges as a masterful teacher of craftiness, adaptability, and the art of blending intelligence with playfulness. It beckons us to embrace its cunning wisdom as we navigate the intricate dance of life. Imagine the fox, a creature known for its ability to adapt to diverse environments, moving with expertise and agility through the ever-changing landscapes of existence. It imparts a profound lesson that in the complexity of life's tapestry, being clever and adaptable can be our greatest allies. And Geminis, I feel that this fox energy is a part of us, of our sign. Okay, so this is our energy being amplified here. The fox's message is one of balance, the delicate equilibrium between craftiness and lightheartedness. It reminds us that, like the fox, we too can be intelligent and playful simultaneously. We need to sacrifice joy in our pursuit of knowledge or cunning in our moments of mirth. The fox teaches us that these aspects of ourselves can coexist harmoniously. When faced with life's challenges, the fox becomes our guide. It encourages us to approach obstacles with a twinkle in our eye and a strategic plan. Okay, so that strategic plan and that twinkle in the eye also reflections through that sword. Okay, it underscores the idea that intelligence and joy need not be separate entities, but can intertwine beautifully to enrich our experiences. Embracing the spirit of the fox means recognizing that you are the architect of your own destiny. Craft your path with intelligence, adapt to the changing winds, and infuse every step with the playful spirit of a creature that dances through life's intricacies. Craftiness is your key to success, but don't forget the joy of the chase. Approach life's challenges with wit and adaptability. Like the fox, you have intelligence and cunning you have the intelligence and cunning to navigate any terrain. Be sly when necessary, but always keep the twinkle of playfulness in your eye. So look at that. And you know what it is? This is the year, number 8 in numerology. This is the number you've received as well, Gemini, where we're taking our power back. So any kind of fears, anything that is holding you back, this is the time for us to turn those into our greatest strengths. This is where we reverse this energy in our life. So this is an opportunity for you to reverse whatever this is in your life, okay? So let's pull a angel number as well. Those of you that are watching, some of you have been seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we have this card, I feel that wanted to come out. So transition, you are moving through a transition or going through a transition right now. So 28, perhaps you're born on the 28th, or 2s and 8s, you're seeing these. Perhaps your life path number 2 or 8. We've got 8 now twice in your reading today coming up. The number 2 is all about balance. It's all about bringing everything into the centered energy in a harmonious way. So the message here, sorry, I'm going to give you dates first. 28th of the month, or 28 days and 28 hours around the message of this card. Changes bring good things into your life. So remember, if you're going through a change, it's bringing good things into your life. You're a being in the between. Okay, so there's an in between transition that we're going through. Some of you might be experiencing that in between time right now. It's time for a move. It's time to move. Get your body into motion, your energy into motion. There's a spiritual shift happening, and you're passing through these energies that are, I've been feeling this energy. I'm going to make a different reading about it, but there is this energy of sparkles coming in that are giving us vitality here. This is what I'm feeling. It's like we're being re-energized. Okay, so this is what's coming through for you as well. So this is your reading today. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.